Blind pick Katarina, they will lock it in.
Really low damage on the side of Jin Air. Not unmanageably low damage, but burst from a Lissandra and poke and some consistent damage from a Varus, especially because he's going to go the now common build of Essence Reaver into 30% CDR through Zeal item. Lot of damage, lot of damage on the side of LongZhu. Feels like there's a lot of information here for LongZhu, but the teleport's drawn.
Fly sees this. Looks like the red buff might still go over to Crash. Yep, smites it out. Ixu running his way down. They're going to try to stop Kuzan. He goes in, drops that Ring of Frost, catches Expression and Fly. Has to go into the frozen gym to keep himself alive, but Expression has the toss. He flashes away. Kuzan, will he fall? Looks like he's going to be living through this one. Expression flashing forward is Ixu, and he's able to come up with the first blood. Might pay for this one with his life. There goes Fly and
that's one.
Crash, both going over the wall. And they'll be able to fire back, equalize it at 1-for-1. See, Teddy, does he throw it to try to test? No, he does not. Ash Arrow comes out, catches Teddy, goes in. Roots locking him down. Zyra ultimate popping him up, and Crash is able to finish him off. Won't stick around for Snowflower because now the TP coming through from Ixu. They will peel back. Both teleports get canceled. And LongZhu, they put another kill on the board, and maybe we'll find that first brick gold. Looks like the answer will be a yes as Snowflower peels way back down the lane. Should be the turret going down. T is waiting in over the wall. Could tunnel in.
Optimistic.
Yeah, the crystalline arrow goes out. Still a lot of distance. It would have had to be
Sandra.
Prey. Oh God, look how much damage he is just pumping out onto Prey. Prey flashes forward, tries to get Teddy, can't do it. Meanwhile, back on the other side of things, Kuzan goes in, is able to take out Gorilla.
Watch
Talia.
Gets
taken down by Crash Fly. Flashing forward, jumps straight in, looking for Snowflower. And he should be able to get it with this threaded volley, changing targets over to Umti. As Crash says, you know what, I got the MF. You finish off the Rex side. They'll do just that. Double kill going over to Fly. You can see the smile on his face. He's setting up for something. He's sitting in the brush. Don't think that LongZhu has spotted him.
I mean, Prey's not playing around the bot side, neither is LongZhu after they put down that Zerot portal, so they're never going to kite and face check the Maokai.
Well, they spot him now. He walks forward. Roots come
well,
through. Ash Arrow's going to connect onto him. They wanted to go all in on Ixu. Looks like the answer might be yes. Fly has to flash away. Goes really low, but still has the damage to help take out Ixu.
Prey doesn't have lifesteal, obviously.
Oh boy, Teddy, why are you there? TP's coming through. Ash Arrow finds him. Root comes out. Crash takes him out. But Ixu comes in, finds Prey, jumps onto him to heal. Not going to be enough to keep him alive. Kuzan coming in, jumps forward with the Proto Belt. Gets some damage in on the Gorilla, but he's still going to be alive for the time being. Goes straight into his Azonia as a Fly, trying desperately to kite back with this threaded volley. Just can't really get through Ixu. Is able to fire over the wall and take out Kuzan. So far, a 3-for-2 in their favor. Looks like Ixu, there we go, seismic shove in to pop the Guardian Angel. Not a whole lot he can do now. He'll get worked down, and it's just Umti left alive. LongZhu, they are going to walk straight over to this Baron.
And best case scenario for LongZhu, Ash had done his job. He got the stun, he killed the enemy AD carry. There's no getting away from Kuzan, was going to inevitably die, but they have Kha'Zix and a full damage Talia, not even utility in this build. They even have AP scaling on the GLP from the Death Cap for more damage and that Infernal Drake, so know exactly what they're doing.
Umti, yeah, won't get seismic shoved out of that tunnel, but still gets taken rather low.
They should kill the Blast Cone as well.
Yep, there you go. Fly heard you.
I said kill it. I didn't necessarily mean go over it because there was a world where Umti could flash in. Doesn't happen, so still pass marks.
Won't be worried about throwing down vision control. They want to get some turrets for their time invested around that Baron. Ash Arrow comes out, does connect on the Snowflower. Prey goes pretty low. Fly getting hit up by the Chains of Corruption. Jumped on with a twisted advance, and he gets popped. Kill coming through for Teddy. This might be bad for LongZhu. Expression completely getting locked down. Cannot make it out alive. A double kill for the Varus.
Deny Bard having the range to interrupt on ultimates.
Oh, there comes out. Nice juke back by Kuzan, keeping himself alive. Might not be able to say as much for the turret. Goes in, drops the frozen tube down onto himself. Prey is going low, and the TP comes in the back line. Ixu flashing forward, has the twisted advance, takes out the Ash immediately. Crash goes down as well. Teddy kills Fly. 3 kills picked up for 0. Jin Air have blown this game wide open. Expression still taking a lot of damage. They want to commit to this one. Crashes on the backside, trying to zone off Kuzan.
Leave his wall, gets Teddy.
Expression gets the toss in onto Ixu. Big Ash Arrow comes through.
3-time getting down
Snowflower
Maokai.
gets popped up. And the Maokai is just steadily getting burned out, but Gorilla, he's out of the fight. Crash as well, gets popped. mid-leap by Kuzan. Expect Shin, almost the Guardian Angel, being taken down. They have to kite back into the base. The Super Creeps and Jin Air are pushing straight down. 50 seconds on Crash, 35 on Gorilla. Jin Air, they could go for either objective, the Baron or the Elder Drake.
Yeah, Crash is getting nothing done. Another game where he got a good start, but just hasn't been making things happen in fights. And since just the Soul Tank is starting to hurt them, they can't play the map anymore. They've thrown away some of their leads, and now, having Maokai and Rek'Sai, the tank frontline that dominated Game 1, is hurting them here in Game 3. Is they're going for a trade. It's going to take a very long time for them to kill this Drake. They might not actually be able to take it.
You can see already Snowflower, well, he's backing off. He's low HP, but
7,000.
Maybe wondering his way over. It looks like they will have this in time, so that's going to be a big boon for LongZhu with those 5 buffs, but they're going to have to pick a fight in this window. Using that to dissuade Jin Air from pushing into them.
Oh, what?
Have the buff expire. That's going to be a big catch on the Teddy. Can
This
they
is
finish
the
up all
fight.
in time? He flashes away. He's able to get taken out. That's going to be the volley coming through from Prey, securing the kill on the Varus. Big seismic shove, pushing back Ixu. He's going to twist and advance in onto Prey, but the damage is coming through from Fly. They take him down. 2 kills picked up so far for LongZhu. Can they go for more? Looks like the tier 2 tower is going to be the start of it.
They have to back off, but maybe they
It's
can't.
so risky. Fly, he sends out the Weaver's Wall, cutting off Snowflower. Throwing out that makeup range, trying to slow him up as best as he can, but they're onto the turrets. That's going to be the Ash Hero coming through, doesn't find Kuzan as he goes back into the fountain. He actually snaps forward, finds Prey. I thought he went backwards, but he went straight in. Has the Zonias to keep himself alive. He'll be able to retreat back into the fountain, heal up, and maybe even rejoin the fight.
Respawns.
Trying to run his way out of here, but here comes Teddy. The Chain of Corruption connects, and they'll take him out. 3 members of LongZhu now dead for about 40 seconds each. Void Rush coming through from Umti. Or actually, the teleport coming through from Kuzan, looking for Crash. He goes for it, tries to get Fly, but Fly absolutely destroys him. Snowflower able to finish off the Kazakhs. See wave prep from LongZhu, not the greatest. Bottom lane will be moving forward. Oh boy, here comes Ixu, gets a lockdown onto Crash, who has to jump out immediately. Ash Hero will catch him.
Big seismic shove.
Umti going low, so has the Guardian Angel, as does Ixu, but it looks like they might be able to shred through him in time. Snowflower lays down the bullet time. This will be the respawn coming through from Ixu. Looks like he might be relatively safe for the moment. Kuzan throws out that Glacial Path, threatening to come back in. And LongZhu go ahead and peel back. Gorilla and Crash way too low to stick around. They will go back. Weaver's Wall coming through from Fly just to try to deny them from moving over to the Baron just in case.
Ice the game at all.
Oh boy, this is going to be so risky. They start up the Baron. Look how much damage this thing has taken already at half HP. The TP starting to come
needs to
through.
get out.
They need to get out of there. Prey getting locked out, but here comes Ixu. The twisted advance comes through. He locks them out. Prey just desperately trying to heal himself back up. Pops the honey fruit. He's still alive. Fly coming over to the side.
Can they
Gorilla
turn it?
takes out Kuzan. Prey, he's still alive. Gets rid of the Maokai. And Jin Air, they have to head for the hills.
The honey fruit of all things was so consequential there. It's a 2-for-1 trade. They're going to go for the push. They don't want to go on Baron. LongZhu want to find a win. Out of nowhere, they might have done it.
They continue to chase him, but Prey, meanwhile, he's knocking down the inhib. OT jumps
With
onto
no help.
him. Here comes Snowflower, and Prey, he's deleted. Fly arriving, though. Can he turn something around? Can he try to get a pick? Roots coming down. They throw down the Zyra ultimate. Should be able to at least get the Guardian Angel here away from the Rek'Sai, and they do. Snowflower, he kites back. Kuzan, 10 seconds away from coming back up. Gorilla, flash out of the bullet time, will keep himself alive for the moment. That's going to be an inhibitor exposed in top. They weren't able to get the one in mid.
Yep.
LongZhu need to take this Elder Dragon very quickly.
They'll be fine. They've got Smite this time. I think they'll be okay. They don't have much consistent damage. Sin's just doing nothing in terms of damage at this point in the game. Talia, respectable, but the ground is mostly going to be worked in that area. They power it down. They'll get that confirmation very soon, Jin Air. They're waiting for Prey. That was smart.
And yeah, really crucial. Having that true damage on Prey is absolutely critical if they want to come out on top of this. Teddy technically have been chopped from the rest of the team. They start up the Baron. This is so risky, though, for LongZhu. They cannot commit to this, and they already peel off. Ashero comes through,
Nice
but
play.
Umti is able to channel the tunnel in time to get himself out to safety.
But Achilles, they need to do what they're doing. They need to start the Baron, which means that Crash takes damage purely because the kit swap that they have can't really force anything without aggro around the Baron.
Could very well be on our way.
The most one I recently remember was something like 88, so I think it's more than that. Well, they do this pretty quick, but not that quick.
Well, they're committing to this one empty, obviously, over the wall.
I mean, you take the
Have that
50-50
ward
smite,
down.
because at least you can fight over it.
He's going low. He's not even going to come into the pit. They actually just take the Baron.
His life is so much more important than stealing the Baron. It's this so late in the game that the only thing Baron really gets LongZhu is better stats to fight around the Drake, you know, the dragon.
Yeah,
But
Jitter, they have to fight this. This has to be their Alamo.
But do they? I mean, that's such a weird thing to say, but do they? Because
it's another 5-stack Elder Dragon plus Baron.
But LongZhu can't start anything where they want to. They can't break the base. They can't clear the waves. They can't stop the wave clear. They don't have threat on Varus. And this is the terrain where they can be caught on. This is exactly where LongZhu want to fight, because suddenly there's no safe place for Varus to put out damage.
Well, they're going to throw out the Weaver's Wall, MT and Ixu on the opposite side of things. Elder Dragon down to about half. Kuzan coming in from the sidelines. Can he find an entry?
Not yet.
Ash Arrow comes out, locks up Ixu.
Oh!
Kuzan almost goes down, gets the Zhonya's off in time, but they throw down the Zyra ultimate. That might be enough. Gorilla takes him out by pushing forward, trying to chunk out Ixu, at least pop that Guardian Angel, but hasn't been able to do it yet. MT goes down, respawning at the moment. Crash is able to pick up the Elder Dragon. There we go. The GA respawns. Coming through, Expression still alive. 2 members down on the side of Jin Air. 70 seconds out for the Rex side. You have to think that has to be the game for LongZhu.
We've only got 3 members. I think LongZhu have done it, but damn, right at the last minute.
You can see Jin Air still trying to delay. LongZhu are just checking off every little tick, every little box. Get that third and final inhibitor. Crash goes low, still has the Guardian Angel
seconds for Kuzan.
Kuzan almost up. Didn't have to use it. Didn't get the chance to use anything. Snowflower, he's popping the bullet time. LongZhu, they're gonna peel back. All right, Jin Air. It's do or die time. They have to win this fight. If they're able to do so, they can shove straight down mid and win the game. But everything, all the odds stacked against them. Team going low, able to stay alive for now.
Turret down.
They've chunked out Crash, they've chunked out Fly. This is so dangerous for both sides. Expression and Prey, the only 2 healthy members on the side of LongZhu. And Teddy still has a hell of a lot of siege potential, has a hell of a lot of damage. Expression, he gets caught. He's trying to hightail it out. Looks like he will be able to make it out with his life for the time being. But Fly taking some damage, has to peel back. The Nexus turret not yet dead. Jin Air holding onto it for dear life. Ash Arrow connects onto Kuzan. They cannot take him out yet. He goes into the Zhonya's. Can they follow up? Volley comes through. He flashes out. Almost gets crit to death. Ixu goes in. Tries to lock down Prey, but he cannot do it. Prey is able to take him out. Gorilla flashing forward.
On the Nexus.
Helps get rid of Snowflower. And there we go. 67.5 minutes. LongZhu. Hard fought by both sides. One hell of a clown fiesta, but they will put a win on the board over Jin Air.